What's up, sports fans? This is the Lucas Ross Sports Channel, and it's time to give you another 5 reasons video. And in this video, we're going to give you 5 reasons why the USC Trojans will win the 2023/2024 National Championship for the upcoming 2023 college football season. This team last year made a big jump, going 4-8 in 2021 before Lincoln Riley came around and really turned things around for them, going 11-3 overall last year. They almost made the college football playoff last year. Definitely a team that could have probably made it in for the Pac-12. They probably could have represented the Pac-12, but them last 2 games in the postseason kind of killed them down the stretch there with the Pac-12 championship against Utah, and then, of course, the bowl game against Tulane. But USC is coming in pretty hot this year. They do have a lot of production coming back this upcoming season. They do return Caleb Williams at quarterback, so that's a huge thing for this USC team heading into next year. But we're going to give you 5 reasons why I think they could win a national championship this upcoming season. And we'll start from the bottom and work our way to the top like we always do in these 5 reason videos. And we're going to start with the number 5 reason is the talent for USC on this team. This team has a lot of talent, on the offensive side of the football. They got some talented defensive players as well. But that does kind of concern me about the defense coming into the 2023 season. Yes, they do return a lot of production on that side of the football, but that's what really concerns me. The defense wasn't really good last year for USC, so I'm kind of expecting them to be a lot better this year. But the number 5 reason is the talent. USC's got a lot of, talented players on this team. Some guys that came in from the recruiting rankings, and, of course, the transfer portal kind of helped them out last year. And you got a quarterback like Caleb Williams to help you out. They also got some really good running backs behind them, so the talent is there for USC to compete, with some of these other teams in the Power 5 conversation, especially in the other conferences. But they have to go through the Pac-12. That's the main thing. The Pac-12, anything can happen, but the talent is there for USC. That's the number 5 reason why I think they can win a national championship this upcoming season. Number 4 reason is going to be the passing game. I think everybody kind of expected this one to be on here. The passing game is going to be there for USC this upcoming season. Of course, you got a quarterback like Caleb Williams that will run the table. Obviously, the defending Heisman Trophy winner. Caleb Williams had a really outstanding season last year, and I'm kind of expecting him to have another bigger season this upcoming year. There have been some quarterbacks now in the in the 2020s that have been able to break records. For example, it kind of started with Mac Jones, then in 2021 it was Bryce Young, and then last year it was Caleb Williams. So you're starting to see these quarterbacks, really starting to break records. And also C.J. Stroud showed us what he can do at Ohio State. But the passing game is there for USC this upcoming season. You got Caleb Williams, like I said, coming back at quarterback. You got some really talented wide receivers on this team that Caleb Williams can go to. And that's the number 4 reason why I think USC can win a national title this year, is with all the wide receivers they have. And, of course, the passing game of Caleb Williams is going to be huge for them. That's the number 4 reason. Moving on to the number 3 reason, that's Lincoln Riley, the head coach of USC, coming in from last year from Oklahoma. You brought in some really talented players, when they used to be at Oklahoma. And Lincoln Riley is the reason why they had a really good season last year. I know the first year the defense wasn't all that good, but maybe the defense will be maybe a little bit solid, better from last year. However, that is questionable for me, as of right now, is how the defense is going to play out. But Lincoln Riley is the reason why this offense was so good last year. And obviously the USC team, the whole team was so good last year. Anyway, so Lincoln Riley has what it takes. He's been to the college football playoff in the past when he was at Oklahoma, so he knows what it takes to get to the college football playoff and, of course, go to the national championship. However, he's not been to a national championship, so that's another reason why I think, Lincoln Riley has struggled in the playoff games. But he's got the offense, but the defense is going to be a big concern for them this year. If they can get that defense going, USC is going to be a really dangerous team heading into next year. But that's number 3 reason why I think USC will win a national championship this year. Number 2 is the returning production. The returning production for USC this year, they returned about 75% overall of their production from last year, 75% on the offense, and about 76% on the defense, I believe. So the returning production is there for USC. Like I said, you do return your starting quarterback from last year with Caleb Williams, the reigning Heisman Trophy winner. You got some good wide receivers coming back. However, Jordan Addison is gone. He's into the NFL draft, and, he's gone. He's a huge loss for USC. But they got some really talented running backs coming back this year, and of course the defense is going to have to be a big stand-up for this team, and like I said, that kind of concerns me this upcoming season for USC, but I think they'll definitely be fine on the offensive side of the ball. I really don't see any struggle with the offense. We saw that kind of in the spring game a little bit for USC. We didn't see Caleb Williams get in the game that much, but we could tell he's going to be the starting quarterback, no doubt about it. And if he also stays healthy, the returning production is going to be really big for this team. And, of course, that's the number 2 reason why I think USC can win a national title is the returning production they have coming back this year. I think they have what it takes, to compete this year with the Pac-12 and, of course, some other teams in the Power 5 and other conferences. But that's not the number 1 reason for USC. I think this is the most important reason for USC to win a national title this year, and that's the explosive offense. That's the number 1 reason why USC will win a national title this year. The explosive offense they had last year, and I think you're going to kind of see that again this year with Caleb Williams and, of course, the running backs. And, like I said, the wide receivers will be a huge pickup. The offensive line is going to have to do some work, too. The offensive line is going to have to protect Caleb Williams at all times. And if they can protect him at all times, get him the football out of his hands early, USC is going to be a dangerous offense heading into next year. I don't think this is one of the most dangerous offenses heading into next year, perhaps, but I mean, there are really a lot of, good top 5 offenses heading into next year. First off, you got USC, you got Tennessee. Ohio State could be a dangerous offense, and also Oregon could be a dangerous offense in the Pac-12. But let's be honest, there's a lot of teams that are going to have some explosive offenses this year, maybe Washington as well. You could put them in that conversation, and they're in the top 5. But yeah, this is the number 1 reason why I think USC can win a national title this year is the explosive offense they have. They can score some points. They can throw the football. And Caleb Williams can also run the football. So you're talking about an offense that's just going to be so explosive like they were last year. And that's the number 1 reason. And those are my 5 reasons why I think USC will win a national title this upcoming season. Let me guys know what you think about these 5 reasons for USC. Do you agree or disagree? And also, thanks for joining here on these 5 reason videos. We have one more team to go, and that will be it for the 5 reason videos. And we'll start to do our predictions on Sunday. And stay tuned here for more sports content on the Lucas Ross Sports Channel.